Mencius is a prominent philosopher and educator of China during the spring and autumn period. Mencius had a great mother who has passed down many interesting stories about how she raised Mencius to become a good person. Mencius's mother frequently moved their residence to find a suitable environment for her son's focused studying. Unfortunately, they initially moved to a place near a cemetery. Due to the familiarity with death rituals, Mencius often played games with his friends, building graves, performing ceremonies, and crying as people do at funerals. Witnessing this scene, Mencius's mother was deeply saddened and realized that such living conditions were not good for her son. Therefore, she decided to move to another place to live. Mencius's family moved to live in the urban area, right in the bustling neighborhood, but not far from a slaughterhouse. Therefore, every day the sound of pigs slaughtering and the sound of street vendors can be heard constantly. In that situation, Mencius often played trading games with the neighbors, bargaining, and even arguing with each other just like in a market. Mencius's mother thought that it would be difficult for her son to concentrate on studying in this place, so she decided to move again. This time, they moved to live opposite a school and a temple. Every first day of a lunar month, officials would come to the temple to pay homage and perform ceremonies. Mencius witnessed that scene and memorized every detail, imitating it. Mencius's mother thought, this is the right place for her son. So she chose to stay here. Due to his early exposure to scholars, Mencius had a positive influence. All of those things laid a solid foundation for Mencius to learn about etiquette and fundamental knowledge to become a famous scholar in the future. The living environment has a powerful influence on the development of every individual. Except for exceptional individuals, they may behave contrary to the environment they live in. Most of us ordinary people are greatly influenced by the environment. Therefore, one option is to become the thermostat to change our living environment into our ideal environment. The other option is to become the thermometer, changing along with the changing environment. It depends on the choices and internal strength of each individual. There is no one that is better than the other, no one is superior to the other. Everything depends on our perception. Another famous story when people mention the mother of Mencius that we want to tell you today, a profound philosophy that children can understand if applied in the right context. Working must be persistent, steadfast. Once the exact goal is identified, it should not be neglected due to external interference. Mencius had innate intelligence and wisdom, but also had a playful nature like other children. One day, Mencius skipped school to play outside for half a day before returning. When Mencius returned home, his mother silently used a knife to cut the fabric she was weaving into 2 pieces. Just when Mencius was still shocked and frightened, his mother said, "Your skipping school is like me cutting this piece of fabric." The noble person learns to succeed, seeks knowledge from others to increase their own understanding. With knowledge, during leisure time, one can be peaceful and harmonious. When taking action, one can avoid disasters. Today, you skipped school. It will be difficult to avoid doing only a little bit of small work next day and leaving it unfinished. In the future, you cannot avoid becoming someone's servant and won't be able to escape disasters. That is like weaving fabric to sustain oneself. If weaving is left unfinished, how can there be enough food and clothing for the family? If a woman does not learn household chores, and a man is lazy in cultivating virtues, in the future, they will be either the wives or slaves. Learning requires effort, diligence, and accumulation over a long period of time to achieve success. If you do not put effort into learning, how can you achieve great success? After hearing her mother's words, Mencius deeply understood and was determined to study hard. Thanks to that, he eventually became a famous and intelligent person in the world.
Thank you for your listening. Please leave us a like, subscribe, and share. And please encourage us to listen more valuable stories. Thank you, thank you, thank you.